Sup, fish tank ninjas? Boom, 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 boom. All right. Sounds good. All right. Looks like we are good to go. I wonder if anyone's gonna hop in. I don't know. Let's get this set up. Second screen, no. Second screen, no. What's up, fish tank ninjas? Looks like I've got 2 people in here. I'm just getting ready for the day. We're gonna do a whole bunch of stuff. We're gonna actually move Baby Beauty, set up the stand, make a video, and take you guys on for my journey, so you guys can see how I do my transitions, how I plan my videos out, and just hang out, have fun. I mean, I figured I'm gonna be doing this stuff anyways. Maybe you guys might want to learn something about videography while I make a video and move the tank. Who do we got here? Who do we have here? This live stream will not be left up for those of you that are wondering. Giving a little sneak peek of what's going on and behind the scenes. Just prepping everything. How's y'all's days going? Day going. 2nd screen is set up. I can read the chat. So who do we have in here with us right now? Make sure the batteries are good to go. %. What do we need to film right now? Let's turn this off. Take that out. Take that out. Get this set up so if the live chat starts popping off, we can see that. Yo, Michael, what's going on, brother? How's your Saturday going, man? Appreciate you coming through, hanging out with me while I make a video, get Baby Beauty set up, and get Baby Beauty move, record a video, and get the new tank set up. I also need a name for that new tank, by the way. Just a little sidebar. Taking you guys on an adventure. This video, I actually had it planned out in my head a little bit. Gonna be shooting it in a few different spots in the house, but because of that, there's some logistics that need to work on. Be right back. I'm back. All good. Just finished filming Palawans. I saw that. I was watching your Instagram story. How was it? Is that really his name, or are you just calling your Padawan like a Jedi? Because he's doing all the same things you're doing. I thought that was a great nickname, by the way. My Padawan. What's up, Fish Tank Ninjas? We got 4 people in here now. I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys have any questions about the tank, plans, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Oh, that's what I thought. Oh. So how much planning do you do for your videos, Michael? So this is appropriate height. I need quick release plates. Quick release plates. I can't. Oh, perfect. I'm glad you guys are on this live stream with me because now I don't have a monitor, but now I do. Perfect. 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 It's so perfect. It's so perfect. Boom. Look at that. Boom. Check that out. Boom. Nice. I have parts of my videos planned out. I used to script everything, but lately with these this video style that I've been doing, it's much more run and gun. Yeah, I mean, it's expected, you know. Some videos you plan a lot, some videos you plan a little. Oh, I know with me, lately the most I've been planning is I've been planning like the order of the videos. So I know like this day I'm gonna do this, the next day I'm gonna do that. But as for now, this is the most planning I'm doing for a video, and that's because I just think it'll be fun. I have a few, and I'm not even really doing a lot of planning. I just have like a few scenes that I think would be cool, like illusions or camera tricks that I want to get into the video. What's up, Philip? Reef Keeper. Love the tank, by the way. I'm gonna keep saying it because I mean it. Right now, we're getting the first scene ready. First scene ready. No, thank you. How many I'm surprised you only have 1,000 subscribers. How many subscribers did you get after the appetizer video from CJ? Fixing the bed right now. It's for the scene. It's for the intro. Nice. Nice. Well deserved, man. Well deserved. That's not a problem. It's not a problem, Phil. But why don't you like being on camera? Just curiosity, no judgment, no nothing. Yeah. I know if you watched Infamous Aquatics, like, I mean, Michael and I have been friends for a long time. He can attest to this. Like, my first videos were of a Tanganyika tank, and I never showed my face. Part of me was embarrassed, to be honest. I thought, like back then there wasn't a lot of channels anymore. Like Mr. Saltwater Tank stopped, New York Stilo stopped, and I saw an opening to be like, oh shoot, I did saltwater for a long time. I should get into it. But that whole beginning was just voiceovers, me learning my gear, me yelling at a camera and learning how to adjust audio volume. And to be honest, I was embarrassed to show my face because I thought it was such a nerdy thing to do. Was like, oh, I make aquarium videos. And me like coming from being like a athlete and everyone like looking up to me in sports and everything, I thought it was kind of like lame. But then like as I got older and as the channel grew, I realized like the only people that would call something lame is someone that is lame, someone that doesn't have confidence in themselves. So that's how I got over not that's how I got over being on camera. I realized that anyone that would make fun of me is displacing their unhappiness for themselves onto me. And then I was like, let's just rock this out. And the moment that happened, the channel started blowing up. I think the most I did was I was doing like over 100 subscribers a month when I was at under 1,000 at my peak. And that's when I started showing my face. Like I started showing my face, and then the subscriber count started going. But yeah, why do you feel uncomfortable in front of the camera? What am I gonna say? What's the date? 22nd? What about my fish tank ninjas? Today is June 22nd, 2019. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be real fucking honest with you guys. Let's turn this fan off. Yeah, it's understandable, man. I feel like we all go through it, you know? Being like one is like you go from never like hardly ever taking pictures, and then you go from that to like being on video. It's like you feel like people are judging you or whatever, but I think it's important to take a second, and if you want to be on camera, it's important to take a second or a step back and like try to figure out what exactly it is. And once you're able to like figure out what's holding you back, you can figure out how to overcome it. Because honestly, when it comes to like these videos, statistically proven, if your goal at all is growth, showing your face is extremely important for that metric. Now, there's people that do it like grow their channel without showing their face, but it's I forget the exact number, but like showing your face in your thumbnails and showing your face in your videos is a huge statistical advantage for your channel. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And it'll be something that you like slowly start doing, right? Like you may even get to the point where all you're doing is once you get used to your voice, you're gonna just start shooting your intro and be like, hey, it's Phil from aka Reef Keeper. Today we're gonna go over this, blah 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 blah, and then show B-roll. And then eventually you're gonna go from that to showing more of you cut between the B-roll. And then it's like blah blah blah. It's gonna be this thing that grows. You know, you've been on here for a little while, but I don't feel like you post a ton. You don't post a ton of videos. It's not like something that you're 100% you have to grow your channel kind of a thing. But your tank is amazing, and your channel should grow because you're dope. Your tank is dope, and you're dope. Oh. Hold on. I want to read this. I started a new video and went on camera to thank CJ. I'm just having a hard time finishing as a lot of construction around me and those damn things. Okay, I'm gonna let you in on a secret, guys. This channel is all about helping everyone progress in the hobby and maybe even in life or whatever, right? Um, one rule I have when I'm creating, especially when it comes to vlogs or anything like that, right? Is never apologize, right? Like for instance, with like Reef Keeper, if you have beeping in the background, if there's construction in the background, but you want to say thank you to CJ, why are you like don't even worry about the construction. Don't worry about the beeping. Don't apologize for it. Just own it. Understand that like what you're doing is coming from like a genuine place, that you're genuinely thankful for CJ for supporting you and helping you grow a bit. That the background noise, the construction, yeah, there's gonna be audio nuts that hate it, but it's genuine, it's authentic, and really like your message and what you're trying to do is much greater than whatever distractions may be going on. So just embrace it. HC Aqua, what's going on? How are you doing? We are actually filming the opening scene for this next video. So you guys can see a little bit of the effort that goes into it, how we do like 1 or 2 takes and bop, 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 we're done, and how we're constantly editing in our head. That's why these videos now only take like 15 minutes, 30 minutes to edit. They actually take only like 15, 20 minutes to actually shoot too. But I mean, we're putting a little bit more effort. No, no worries, Phil. It's just it's just something like to always keep in mind, right? Nothing's perfect. It's not about perfection, it's about progression. And if you want to get in front of the camera and you want to say thank you to CJ, perfection is out the window, right? Because one could say, "Oh, what? You don't have a red camera? Are you going to apologize for not having a $50,000 camera just because someone who may be the videographer may notice the difference?" Same thing with audio. It's the same thing with anything, right? If your mic breaks, why am I going to apologize for my mic breaking? I didn't break my mic. If anything, Rode should apologize to you for having sent me a bad mic. Just keep it moving, you know? Understand that the imperfections are a part of your story. Imperfections are a part of your story in your reef hobby, in your life, in just everything you're doing. And it's nothing to apologize for as long as you do your best. You know what I mean? Do your best, and you never need to say sorry. Unless you purposely do something bad to somebody, then you should say sorry. All right, I need to shoot this intro. Hold on. I appreciate you, HC. Okay, it's time to act. This is weird. I'm gonna bust the camera up. I don't like that angle for you guys. What's the date? 22nd? What up, all my fish tank ninjas? Today is June 22nd, 2019. And to be honest, to be 100% authentic and real with you, today I don't feel like doing anything. You ever had one of those days where you like wake up and you're like bummed out because you feel like you haven't accomplished anything, but you don't want to do anything, but by doing nothing, you don't accomplish anything? Is this like never ending circle? Ugh. What do you guys have planned for the day? Oh, that's not the video I want to see. Fish Tank Ninjas. Today is June 22nd, 2019. And to be honest, to be 100% authentic and real with you, today I don't feel like doing anything. You ever had one of those days where you like wake up and you're like bummed out because you feel like you haven't accomplished anything, but you don't want to do anything, but by doing nothing you don't accomplish anything? It's just like never. Wait, where are you at that you're catching poison dart frogs? I'm gonna shoot that one more time. What up, all my fish tank ninjas? Today is June 22nd, 2019, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be authentic, 100% honest with you guys. Today, I don't feel like doing nothing. You ever had one of those days? You like wake up, you're kind of depressed or upset with yourself because you don't feel like you've been accomplishing anything. So, because of that feeling, you don't want to do anything, but by doing nothing, you accomplish nothing. So you're in this like never-ending cycle of like upsetness. Yeah, I'm going through that today. Oh yeah. Congrats again, man. Hawaii, what part of Hawaii? I love Hawaii. What up, all my fish tank ninjas? Today is June 22nd, 2019. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be Oahu. Nice. Honest with I've been to Oahu like 2 times, 3 times. Feel like doing nothing. You ever had one of those days? You like wake up, you're kind of depressed or upset with yourself because you don't feel like you've been accomplishing it. So, because of that feeling, you don't want to do anything, but by doing nothing, you've accomplished nothing. So you're in this like never-ending cycle of like upsetness. I'm going through that today. All right. Next part. That's gonna do. That's gonna work. Just make sure I am in frame. Actually, the only time I've gone skydiving was in North Shore. And Stephanie actually went to Hawaii not too long ago with her family. Is this the middle of the bed? No. This is the middle of the bed. How's all the planning coming, Phil? Does that work? Is that in? Yeah. Skydiving. How many times have you gone? I mean, obviously. How many times have you gone? It's literally the best. Yeah, see? North Shore is amazing. And then you get like a Giovanni's shrimp. You go to like Giovanni's shrimp house or like the truck. That's what we did. Nice. Make it easy for you, man. All right, what am I saying here? See? Not my first time, man. Been a few. And then you go to like what is it? Black Shore? The place that all the locals go, that you have to like go across this little tiny sketchy bridge that's like covered in water and it's just made of a few rocks. Black Point. And then it's like this big like dock that's like black stones and you just jump into the water and the tide and everything. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, I love skydiving. My cousin's actually skydive certified. Black Point, see? HC, if I ever go back, Stephanie and I are talking about going to Hawaii. If we ever go back, man, you need to hang out. I have like a couple friend. A friend there is like a professional surfer too. I'm down if you're down, man. All right, what do I gotta say? What did I say at the end of that video? I promise. Usually these videos are much faster, but I'm having too much fun talking to y'all. What up, all my fish tank ninjas? Today is June 22nd, 2019, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be authentic, 100% honest with you. Today I don't feel like doing nothing. You ever had one of those days? You like wake up, you're kind of depressed or upset with yourself because you don't feel like you've been accomplishing anything. So, because of that feeling, you don't want to do anything. But by doing nothing, you accomplish nothing. So you're in this like never-ending cycle of like upsetness. I'm going through that today. I'm going through that today. But I refuse to let these feelings hold me down. You see, I made a commitment to myself. I said that by Monday or maybe Tuesday that I would have this entire tank in place to enjoy. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. We're actually going to get this tank up. Damn, it's hard. But I refuse to let these feelings hold me down. You see, I made a commitment to myself. I said that by Monday or maybe Tuesday, I would have this entire tank in place to enjoy. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. We're actually gonna get this tank up. Perfect. One take, one take. All I need is one take. Sometimes two, maybe three. It's just as many takes as we need, guys. Okay, let me get at least. Scuba diving is a whole nother story. Done hundreds of dives. Cozumel is probably my favorite spot I've been. Few times. I've always wanted to go scuba diving. Sir, Fuji was pretty amazing as well. Got married there too. Dang, that's awesome, man. Yeah, I've done scuba diving like 3, 4 times. Mad dog, hoof, hoof. But yeah, I've done scuba diving a handful of times. Never been to Fiji, though. I heard that's some of the best scuba diving in the world. Most of my dives, I did one in Cozumel, I did two at the Great Barrier Reef, and I've done like a handful in the Philippines. My cousin is actually my uncle used to be a scuba instructor for the celebrities. So he actually contacted some of his friends when we were there last. And we actually had Manny Pacquiao's personal scuba instructor as our personal like scuba instructor, our guide. And basically we just put on the gear. We all knew how to dive by then. And we just like went to the reefs and everything, and then straight up into like the open, like into the open water, and just like let the current just take us. It was the scariest thing I've ever done. Was like going from being over the reef and then just straight off like a drop off. You know what I'm talking about, Phil? Like those drop offs, and you just like straight up into a current. And you just next thing you know, you're like 20 yards down, and there's nothing but black under you. It's the scariest thing I've ever done. Scarier than jumping out of an airplane. What is a good story you got, Phil? How you been, Reef Mad Dog? I said Reef Dog. You missed the entire intro. Only problem is like, dang it. Messed up. I messed up on the video. Wrong transition. It's all right. It's good to see you, man. Fun fact, bro. Stephanie and I are going to be in the UK in November for exactly 11 hours. We got a layover on the way to Spain. Damn. It's tight. All right, do this one more time. Wrong transition. But I refuse to let these emotions and thoughts hold me back. You see, when I first got the tank, I told myself that I was going to give myself about a week to get this thing set up. That means by either Monday, maybe Tuesday, we want to have this tank in place for us to enjoy. Yeah, that's what it's called, rip current. Oh man. Dang, Phil, that's nuts. That is nuts. But I refuse to let these emotions and thoughts hold me back. See, when I first got the tank, I told myself that I was going to give myself about a week to get this thing set up. That means by either Monday, maybe Tuesday, we want to have this tank in place for us to enjoy. Perfect. Dude, that is terrifying. See, I was lucky that I was just lucky who J Crazy Obsession. What's going on? Man, that is terrifying, Phil. Like, what did you do for hours? Like, how did they find you? Did you have like a little thing on your chest or something? Did you give them a phone call? I'm being serious, by the way. I'm not even slightly joking. Gotta check this stuff. What up, all my fish tank ninjas? Today is June 22nd, 2019. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be authentic 100% honest with you guys. What's wrong with it? Today I don't feel like doing nothing. You ever had one of those days? You like? Shoot, I'll be real with you. I bet you HC has some stories about going poison dart frog hunting. That sounds insane. That sounds sketchy. Wake up, you're kind of depressed or upset with yourself because you don't feel like you've been accomplishing it. So, because of that feeling, you don't want to do anything. But by doing nothing, you accomplish nothing. So you're in this like never-ending What's going on, AJ? Cycle of like upsetness. Yeah. I'm going through that today. Perfect. All right. Got that. 32. I appreciate you, man. First time seeing your name. It's nice to meet you. It's an absolute pleasure, and I really appreciate that. Put a little bit of effort. I'm gonna show you guys the kind of effort I put into today. I refuse to let these emotions and thoughts hold me back. Whoa! See, when I first got the tank, Daily Reefing, legend. Appreciate you, brother, more than you could ever imagine. It's probably, Jeff, it's probably annoying how much I say thank you, but a wise person once told me you could never say thank you enough. Just dropping by to say hi to say you're crazy. Oh, cool. AJ, what kind of tank are you setting up? What are your plans for it? Tell us all about it. Are you gonna be making videos? HC Aqua. No. Oh, really? I have a question. HC, back when I first started YouTube, there was another reefer in Hawaii. He said that he couldn't keep anything but zoas in Hawaii. Is that true? Like, what are the laws on like your reef tank in Hawaii? Because I know you guys actually have some amazing reefs and stuff, so there might be some restrictions. I told myself that I was going to give myself about a week. Jeff, what are your plans for the day? That means by either Monday, maybe Tuesday, we want to have this tank in place for us to enjoy. Bet. No. Vicky, what's up, mama? Only problem is, like, what are we gonna do with Baby Beauty? You see, the new tank is gonna go where she is right now. If you look around the room, it's all painting stuff. Get right there. Got this corner. Hold on. I shot one part of this video this morning while Stephanie was here, so I'm gonna show you guys that so you guys can see how this video comes together. Those of you that stay the whole time. So this is the hand transition. Only problem is, like, what are we gonna do with Baby Beauty? You see, the new tank is gonna go where she is right now. If you look around the room, it's all painting stuff. Get right there. Got this corner. It's all of our nooks, all of our gadgets and stuff put into drawers. Got Stephanie's library and backdrop. We can't put it in the doorway. This is our reading nook. This is my backdrop, and then we're back up in the corner. Feels like the only possible feasible solution is to pick up all of this painting stuff, put it there, and then pick up Baby Beauty and just put her right there where all the painting stuff is right now. But you guys, y'all know, can't be moving our significant other stuff without their permission. So, babe. Is it cool if we move your painting stuff?
You're gonna ask me. I'm just kidding. It's fine. You can do
it. All right. Let me read these comments. Setting up my new tank tomorrow. AJ, we still want to know what the tank is. HC. Legally? Yes, that's true. Legally, I love the clarification. Technically, it's highly illegal to keep. Yeah. See, that I feel like that's like one reason why I would have such a hard time moving to Hawaii. Like one of the most consistent things in my life is having a reef tank. I just love it. It's what brings me closer to like all you guys and some of my best friends, like Jeff. Jeff is like one of my best friends, and reefing is what brought us close to. You know what I mean? So I just can't. I can't see myself not having a roof tank. Just going around the house and crazy. HC, I want to check out your channel. Hold on. Let me check out. I'm gonna put. Oh, it doesn't let me. Hold on. Okay, let's see. HC. Go to channel. Let's see. AJ. Go to channel. Cool. For one reason I haven't videoed my saltwater tank recently. You could just like pixelate it. So do you just go and harvest yourself? And Jeff said, just cleaning around the house and taking care of this sick kiddo. Oh, that's tough, man. That's tough. I know when my niece is sick, it's just like, go to your parents. All right, we're gonna get this set up in the other room now. On to the next part. Vicky, how many kids do you have now? Or how many kids do you have? I'm gonna be right back, guys. I need to get the tripod. So, what's going on? You missed the whole intro of the video. We had some life lessons in it too. Well, life lessons in this chat, actually. I feel like it wouldn't be an infamous video though if it wasn't a little bit more than reefing. Oh man, question. Who here is big on softies? You have a good one, Jeff. Question. Can you guys see this? Oh, that's the light. Like right here, there's a tricolor mushroom. There's two tiny babies, but there's like a big one behind it. The thing, it looks like it's a melted blob. It looks like a melted blob, but there's like two tiny little tentacles like starting to pop out of it. What are the chances that that thing can bounce back? Yeah, I hope she gets better too, Jeff. Best wishes, brother. You have a great weekend, brother. All right. So has anyone ever seen like a mushroom that looks like it's completely melted, bounce back? Because I'm genuinely curious about the possibilities of that because that mushroom is insane looking. I don't know. It's all a part of the coral hall, right? So in the coral hall, we got some crazy stuff in it. We only paid $50 for the corals, all the corals. Then we sold the vast majority of the corals for $50. And I kept some like stunners. I'm not even big into mushrooms. I don't even like mushrooms, but I like these ones. And I saw like some red Yumas in the LFS for like $90 a polyp. So I was like, shoot, I'm gonna take that. If I end up not liking it, I'll just sell them. But I think maybe it was buried in the sand or something, wherever. I really have no idea. Like 3-4 days ago, when I first published the video, it literally didn't. It just looked like a sponge melted or something, like a sponge. And now I'm starting to see like little tentacles pop out. Perfect. That's what I'm hoping for because the lady said there was one that was like this big. At the original, like it was this big. So I'm hoping because honestly, like the mushrooms are so big that they give me the look of like the carpet anemone without having to deal with anemones. Yeah, I'm thinking so too. What's crazy is that tricolor is like there's two tiny polyps. Like seriously, they look like I can't even here. One polyp is literally like this big, this just inside that. And the other is like this big. Patience. We'll be patient. By the way, those of you that were on the preparation live stream, we got the kit in. It was only like $30. $30 kit. Seems legit. So we're actually going to be fragging off all the corals from the rocks because those rocks are covered in Aiptasia and algae. Yeah, so you were on the stream, right? Yeah, this, I'll let you know how this is. I don't really have a reference. This is my first set, but it does all right. I mean, it's only $30 and it has everything. It has everything. All right, what's the next part of this video? They have this set comes with the large and small bone cutters. And there was only one negative review, and that's that the scalpel wasn't sharp enough. But I mean, they gave me surgical knives. I don't think the person used the surgical knives. And then the maintenance tips was to actually, like, when you use it, dry it off, and then put it in the oven for a few minutes just to evaporate so that they don't rust. What's the next part? So we got permission to move this. Storytelling, guys. It's all storytelling. By the way, if y'all have any questions in storytelling, I'm here for y'all. I'm not a pro, but I feel like I do better than some. Yeah. I mean, I was watching videos of people propagating the mushrooms, but I don't know. I just have a, for each their own, no judgment, but I have a problem of cutting living things in half through their mouth. But for each their own. Isn't that how it always is? I feel like it just, at least in my experience. All right, let's clean this up. Recycle that bag. My manatee is turning white, damn it. You think it's because of the calcium? I'm trying to think how I'm gonna shoot this little bit. Question, do you guys think I should add music to the videos? It definitely makes it easier to do montages. Yeah. The thing is, though, I was talking to a distributor like the other day, and they were saying like, for just like think about the fact that like, what would it take for you and I to die? It would like have to be something catastrophic, right? So, in regards to your Monty, like something catastrophic would have to happen for it to like die. The fact that it's just widening says that it's still trying to live, it's still fighting. So if you just fix a few things and be patient, I mean, I'm sure you know this. Odds are it might come back. It's a good chance it'll come back. How do I want to film this? Pan. Pose. Let's do it. Find it. Yes, add music. Yeah, I feel like my videos were at its peak when I had the montages and stuff. That's actually my style. of editing. I love music. I love all that, but it is more work. But the thing is, Infamous is making $15 a month. Not much more than $15 a month, but $15 a month, and it covers it. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll set that up while you guys are on here. All right. So now we need to clean up that. We got to think of a way to visually do it. It's slightly entertaining. I'm thinking about doing it on this video because this one actually has like a lot of places to actually do the music. Like right now, we could do like a little montage of cleaning up and like prepping the space. Because there's a term, well, there's a saying in videography, and that's it's better to show than to tell. So showing everyone the cleanup process would probably be better. How do we want to do it though? It was a pan, boom, boom, clip, clip. I think that's it. I think we're just gonna get into it. I'm nervous, guys. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm nervous. Once I start this stand, there's no going back. So what I'm thinking is that like Soul said, we're gonna add the music, so we're gonna set that up today again. And I'm trying to visually show. I think this is one of those instances where it's better to show than it is to tell. And I'm trying to come up with like a cinematic way to showing everyone what we're doing. Now there's a few options. We could do a time lapse. In that case, I would need like I'm not a fan of doing time lapses in one spot. So basically, I would want like I'm moving the painting, so I'd want a time lapse for that. Then I need to move this equipment, so I want a time lapse of that. Then we have to empty the tank about halfway, so I get a time lapse of that. And then actually like shifting the tank over, which I probably wouldn't do in a time lapse. I would just do it like up close. But I would want like 4 different locations for that so that we could break it up and visually keep it engaging. Because for those of you that are into the videos, there's a rule. I call it like the 7-second rule. And it's basically just that. Every like 5 to 13 seconds, you want to change your camera angle, right? Or you want to do a jump in or something. And stressing me out. It's a learning lesson. So you want to change your camera angle. You may even jump in. If you notice like Maki, inappropriate reefer, I told him about this rule. And if you notice like now he does like the jump ins, like boom, 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 every 7 seconds or so. And if you watch any TV show, you'll notice it too. They use multiple camera angles. Like if you count, it's like every 5 to 13 seconds, depending on the emotion they want to get. If they want it to be like boom, 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 they want to keep your heart rate up, they're going to do 5 seconds. If they want to make you feel like stressed out, like how I'm doing right now, they're going to drag out that scene. So they'll do like 13 seconds. All right. So we're gonna move the stuff. I think we do it like this. I'm gonna take you guys. The new tank is going right here. It's going where Baby Beauty is now. See, and it's just a matter of like how you like your pacing, you know, HC. But 3 seconds is better than 20 seconds, right? It's better to do it more often than not often enough. I personally lately haven't been doing it because I'm a big believer in like challenging myself. So my goal is to actually improve my storytelling and improve my presentation of information. So I stretch the cuts out because in my head I'm like, if I can keep you engaged for 30 seconds without doing any of the jumping, then I'm getting better at storytelling. I'm getting better at this or better at that. And it's YouTube, so there's give. You still haven't seen? Oh, you came in after I gave a sneak peek. Soon. We gotta finish this up. So the new tank is going here. So I'm thinking this will be the first angle. It's just kind of like a time lapse of my hands moving. And this as the second angle of me like putting the stuff down here. Then this as the third angle of me siphoning the water and just show a time lapse of the water going dropping. And then the fourth angle, probably like right here. Oh no, we gotta show the tank dropping. Maybe just on the table, like right here. I think we gotta figure it out. This stuff makes me nervous. We're gonna see in a little bit, I promise. New tank is gonna be up in a little bit. All right. Let me move this because you guys are getting blasted with sunlight. Here, I think this is a good spot. Now y'all may be thinking like, man, you're putting a lot of effort into this video, and the answer is yeah. This video, I am putting a lot of effort. Lately, I haven't been putting this much thought into it, but I feel like this video is a big deal. You know, like setting up the new tank. This is gonna be the first video on the playlist of the new tank. I still don't even have a name for the tank, so I want to put a little bit of effort because it's gonna be where people, if they ever come back, if they ever like watch the videos back, this is where it's all gonna start. Dang, what is up with all this? Let me turn this lights off. Better? Let me turn this off. Perfect. We got 9 people in here. How y'all doing? Appreciate y'all coming through and supporting. All right. Whew. I'm nervous. Whoa! Did y'all see that? I thought this was full. That scared me. Let's get this zoomed out. Boom. His lens is so heavy. Look. Oh, killing me. Killing me. Killing me. HC, I can't wait to check out your videos, man. Now, for those of you that are into like the videography and stuff, because we're shooting a time lapse, I am gonna shoot it in manual. That way, the color doesn't shift. Nothing shifts while we're actually like going. And I'm gonna do like a cheating time lapse because I might want to actually just shoot it like normal or use normal footage. So I'm actually gonna record instead of setting it into like the picture time lapse mode. Oh my gosh, this thing is just like it's not. Seriously, Soul. Where's the new video? Tank transfer. No, I'm not gonna do a straight up tank transfer. I'm actually gonna be meeting up a friend in the next month or so and picking up a bunch of dry rock. And my thought is that I'm gonna use Baby Beauty as a QT for a bit. So I'm gonna try to get the algae under control, start dipping all these corals again. You know, just like all the preventative stuff that we as hobbyists should be doing. And take that dry rock, smash it to pieces, and then reconstruct an entire scape from almost scratch. That's the plan. Stephanie, like I'm into the whole art thing. I actually draw, and if you can't tell by the room, I'm into art. So the idea of like recreating escape from scratch is like, yeah, that's a good idea. Some scratch is really exciting. Stephanie actually went to the Art Institute. We're friends with a lot of artists. So creating escape from scratch is gonna be a whole lot of fun. It's gonna be incredibly dreadful in the moment, I think. It's gonna take a long time, but we're not in a rush. We're having fun with the tank. The tank, this Bay Beauty is almost full. And the thing is, for we have a place for corals. We have a place for fish. So we're not in a rush. I'm only in a rush to get the tank set up. You think this will work? Jeez. Ah, that's nerve wracking. It's incredibly nerve wracking. Let's try this. Oh, the battery's running out. Let me grab the charger. It is working. I appreciate you, Jay Crazy. Oh man, I don't know about that. But hey, you're the mom, not me. Okay, got this set up. Boom. We gotta listen to this last clip.
You're gonna ask me.
All right. Oh, it's recording. Do that one more time. I forgot to lock the focus. Perfect. Perfect. It's another thing. If you're going to be shooting time lapses, you want to lock your focus. All right, what do the comments say? I need to get a glass scraper. My clownfish keep biting me when I can't clean the glass. That's why I hate clownfish, man. Yeah, I hate clownfish. Not a fan. I don't like getting bit by anything. Okay. I have no external monitor, so we're gonna see what this looks like. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I'm gonna put that there. Yeah. Cuts my head off. What if I? Let's see what this looks like. Oh, I don't know. Oh, let me put it there. Cool. That's it. We found it. We found the angle. Yeah, I was thinking about getting a clownfish, but then I remember they bite. I was like, I'm just not about. I hate that. I have been looking at the lemon damsels though. Those look cool. All right, we're recording. So is this hand? Oh, do that again. That wasn't good. Oh, let's do that. How many of y'all seen one of these? This is called a cricket. Thinking about making t-shirts with this. It does the vinyl cuts and everything. there for now. One of these things is not like the other. This is gonna be tough. We're about to have this tank like right on the window. All right, let's move this camera. I wanted to get a picture for Instagram. He thought that window's there. Let's see what's up. I got the one. I got the one tank HC. Let's get a different camera angle. Okay. Where's the bucket? Be right back, guys. I gotta get this bucket. One is enough for me at the moment. Yeah, I feel like with reefing, it's so hard to keep up with more than one tank. Be right back, guys. Yeah, true that. Oh no. Always forget to turn off the ATO. Always forget that. Oh my goodness. Cannot get this to cooperate. I just want to get the siphon in there, like take my hand out and then just show the water level dropping. But the siphon keeps popping up. What's up, Click Clack? How you doing? This is a pain, guys. Woo! Alright, so I unplugged everything except for the lights. I'm trying to find a spot that I can get this locked in so I can get the aesthetic that I want. Are you serious? It's that easy? Really? That's all I had to do? Oh, appreciate y'all. Oh, looks like we lost a couple of people. Later. How's everyone? Who's still here, by the way? Because now it's time. We're about to drop this tank to the side, and then I'm gonna give whoever's here a sneak peek at the new tank. By the way, I still need a name for the new tank. I'd love to keep the whole theme of beauty, but I don't know. I can't think of something. Wow. This stuff, the top down looks insane. Who's still here? Because you guys are about to see the new tank in a second. So we got this. Boom. Boom. Let's see that. This side here? That's too much. Let's bring it up just a little bit. It's like stuck to the stand. Okay. Let's try this again. Cool. Now we just have to get the stand now. Now we just have to get the stand. Oh, shoot. Yep. Looks like all we need to do now is get the stand. What's going on, everyone? So tanks moved. That was easier than I expected. Now we just need to prep the visual for the tank stand, get it up here, and start working on that. Do you guys want a sneak peek at the tank? This sunlight in the tank is insane. Cool. Now all we gotta do is do this. I'm digging it. Now all we have to do is actually get rid of this. Take this apart now. What do you guys think I should do with this wood now that I'm not going to be using it? Think about making a little shelf for like the ATO and the Apex or something. I don't know. I'm not even exactly a handyman, but we have it. Oh, that's empty. Now's the time. And get the newsstand out of the car. And grab the newsstand out of the car. Is anyone here? Because now it's time to go actually get the tank and stand. So people, about to go get the tank stand. We just finished moving Baby Beauty. About to set up the shop for the tank stand. And if you guys want, if you're up for it, we're going to show you the new tank. Is anyone here? It says 3 people are here. All right. Let's get that set up. Dang, it looks weird. Oh, I need the keys. It's time to show you guys the new tank. Whoever's here, who wants to see it? Make sure not to show my license plate. Boom. There she is. Sky High Reef, what's going on, brother? A Fluval M90. I believe it's 35 gallons. It's going to be a beast. I'm going to take my time with this tank. Yeah. That's what we're gonna be rocking. What's going on, Sky High? Yeah, I'm trying to think how I want to shoot the rest of this because I have a visual I want to create. So I want to get all of these wood planks out of the car and set up the tank. What I have for the visual for like the storytelling is like simple. It's like I want to open the door. Let me see if there's address. Okay. I want to have this door open where I want to open it. And then I want to have all the pieces of wood right here. And um just make it seem like a never ending cycle of me coming in. So you never see me go out. You just see me come in and then me come in and then me come in and cut it that way. So we can quickly do that. The problem is the reason why we want to set it up that way is because you can see the clouds jump if I don't properly set it up and the color shift and everything like that. So we want to set the camera manual. We want to set the exposure. We want to set the autofocus. We want to have everything in place. But I don't think we can shoot that part of the video today. It sucks. It's just Stephanie's family is like hanging out in the living room, just like yelling in Chinese. So it's all good though. Um, yeah, for those of you guys that want to see the tank one more time, Fluval M90. And I am fired up for this thing. I wonder how we can do this. Can we do this? I don't know. All right, but I think I'm gonna call it here. If I end up doing the rest of this, I'll hop back up on our live stream so you guys can see the whole process of the new tank being set up and kind of get an idea of what like a fully edited, thought out video of mine is like to create. Um, if you guys have any suggestions though for the name of the new tank, do not hesitate to leave a comment in any of the future videos. Because I'm really trying to come up with a name, but I'm preferably trying to think of something with along the lines of beauty, because we had beauty, baby beauty, and so on. All right, Sky High, everyone else who's here, appreciate y'all. I'll let you guys know if the new live stream comes up. Y'all have a good one. Bye.